raise them all at once, guys. Tony.
Hey Dallas, I just asked Justin, just how do you classify yourself? Are you more of a defensive lineman just based on the way you line up, or do you consider yourself more of a linebacker?
I mean, it's really consider myself an athlete for real. Being able to play on and off the ball. Not everybody's doing that. You gotta have some type of athletic ability to do both of that. So it's just it's like it's a mixture for real. So.
On the right here, Charlie.
Going back to Justin, just how big is it to have him back this year, and what's he meant to the defense?
Man, yeah, Justin, having him come back, as an older head, as a veteran, it's really good to have a guy like that in the locker room. To surround a young group of D linemen as well, so we can lead them in the right direction. Tell them what's right from wrong. Just give them tips and just be a big brother for them. So and it's also good to have a guy like that on the line of scrimmage with you too, because he knows his stuff. He's smart, so we communicate and be on the same page about a lot of things. So.
Stay here with Nick. Cody.
You and Braswell have had a lot of success just rushing the passer, making big plays this season. What do you think is the biggest reason why you guys have been able to do what you've been able to do?
I mean, this stuff we've been talking about since February. So just instilling the plan and just being on each other and just being able to lean on each other and learn from each other as well. I watch him, he watches me a lot of practice. So we get to talk about each other in good ways and helpful ways as well. So it's just good to have another dude that's just like you on the other side, pass rushing and stuff. It's very good to see him doing the things he's doing.
Katie.
Just talking to Justin, he said something about the grind of the schedule and through your third go around through a football season. Just how difficult is the SEC schedule week after week, and how welcomed is it for y'all to have this bye week, a little bit of rest and recovery?
First of all, practice be right in the game. So practicing those 2-3 days against the number one offense and stuff like that, it's a grind every day. And then going on Saturday and having to play against another caliber team that's just like you, it's competitive, but you gotta love it though. It's a grind, but you gotta fall in love with it. So.
Back, Pat.
Can it be tricky coming out of a bye week just because get yourself out of the game week early?
I mean, yeah, it is definitely tricky, but it's just as long as you have the same type of attitude you have going into a game week, it all turns out good, because you still got to put in the work on the bye week. You can't get complacent in what you're doing and stuff like that. You still got to, because other teams are practicing and playing and stuff like that. So it's just, yeah.
Joe.
Dallas 2 weeks ago against Arkansas, and last week against Tennessee at the very end of the game, you had a big sack, and you hit the crowd with this go to sleep kind of celebration. So a two-part question with that is, what goes into your mindset making a big play towards the end of the game, basically to finish the game, and what is your thought process with that celebration?
I mean, honestly, if a team's down, it's towards the end of the game. Of course, I'm gonna pass the ball. And, passers love when they pass the ball, so the sack is definitely coming by somebody. So it just happened to be me. But the street celebration, it's just I guess the dagger, put in the bed or something like that. But it was a celebration out there having fun.
Kennington.
This has been one of the better second half defenses in the country. What are the keys to making adjustments at halftime and finishing the game strong?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, every day in practice, we always emphasize 60 minutes, playing for 60 minutes, and also dominating for most 60 minutes. So, and just the halftime adjustments, a lot of teams would change up, how their regular offense, to avoid stuff like pass rush and all other type of things, But, it's just, once you see how the offense really runs the plays that they're going to run in the first half, it's kind of easy to make adjustments and stuff like that from what you were preparing for the whole week. So, yeah.
Tony.
You get judged a lot on your pass rushing ability, and that's kind of like how a lot of people see you. But against Tennessee, you made some good setting the edge plays. Just how big of stopping the run? How big is that? How much of your mentality is that? And then how much satisfaction do you get off of that as well?
I mean, I treat it kind of the same. You got to treat the run the same as a pass. But setting the edge, it's definitely a very important to my position. Being an edge player, stuff like that. So practice, so it was nothing new for me.
On the right here, Charlie.
I know it's the bye week, but how much are you guys as a defense looking forward to facing this LSU offense and Jaden Daniels after what happened last year?
Yeah, I mean, Jaden Daniels is a very good quarterback. Has very good receivers, solid line. So, it's very exciting. It's going to be a very big preparation for us as a defense, just playing on the same page. So, it's going to be a very exciting matchup for us.
Cody.
I know he's an inside backer, but John Campbell seems like in the moments he's gotten to play this year has played pretty well. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, Jahai, he's maturing every week. He's not that same freshman he once was. But, he's starting to show the potential that he has and the ability that he has too. He's a free athlete, but he's a very good player. He's stepping up for us a lot. So.
Anything else? Last one, Katie.
Bryson will be going against each other this Sunday in the NFL. Just what kind of leaders were they for y'all? How cool is it to see them at the next level? Will you be tuned in for that game?
Having guys like Bryson Will, very inspiring people, very big leader on the team. Led by example every day, putting in the work every day. But just having guys like that, being able to see them boys each other on Sunday, you're kind of not surprised because of the outcome, all the work they put in and stuff like that. But it's always a very good feeling, seeing guys like that, living out their dreams. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Dallas.